If you are a small YouTuber in Nigeria or in Africa and you have a 9-to-5 job and you still want to stay consistent with Vlogmas, you need to stop comparing yourself with the big creators because they have the structure, the resources and manpower to outsource a lot of things and attain the level of consistency that they desire in this period. But you, on the other hand, do not necessarily have that, and so you do not need to put yourself under that level of pressure to be as consistent as they are. Don't get me wrong, it's important to get motivation from them and their content, but you need to also understand that your level is not their level in terms of the resources they have. They've probably or most likely made a lot of money from YouTube that allows them to hire video editors, a content planner, whereas you, who's just starting, now wants to attain that same level of consistency with just a one-man structure, which is you. Yes, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, but you need to understand that wisdom is also profitable to direct. So understand your priorities per time and just work according to your schedule. Do what works for you and be content with that. I'll be sharing some of the things that have helped me, not just even to stay consistent for Vlogmas, but to stay consistent generally as a creator with a very rigid and time-consuming 9-to-5 job. Still filming, I'm sorry. Are you going already? Okay. Can you stay a bit more or you have to leave now? And let me just use this opportunity to say that if you have any creator who's currently doing Vlogmas and you enjoy their content, please support them as much as you can. It's not easy. Like, share, leave a comment below. This video is one of them, so make sure you support. The first thing is that you need to define what consistency means to you. Like I said, you cannot afford to be comparing yourself with the big YouTubers because they have the resources and you do not. Consistency is not the same as frequency. Consistency is the kind of pattern you have decided to adopt in your videos, you know, in terms of, oh, every Thursday by 6 p.m. in December, I want to post a video, maybe a sit-down video or a vlog this week and a sit-down video next week. That's consistency. Maybe in the style of your thumbnails, maybe in how you create your videos, the kind of topics you talk about or the themes you discuss during that course of time or that period of time. That is consistency. But frequency now has to do with the number of days or how often your videos go out, you know, in terms of maybe every day or bi-weekly or twice a day or whatever works for you. Okay, apart from even not putting yourself under pressure to post every day like I see some YouTubers doing, please understand that consistency is different from frequency and you need to define what consistency means to you. If you notice, recently I've been filming my videos in the office. So what I do now is that I stay back at the office to make a video. This is exactly 7:07 p.m. Everybody has gone home, but Isioma is still at the office filming a video. Why? Because I know that I would not have time. Today is Friday and I have seen the briefs that have come into the system and I know that next week is going to be very busy. My weekend is also blocked because I have, you know, church to attend and some other activities to do. So I can't lie to myself. I know that if I don't make this video today and now, I might not be able to keep up, right? Consistency for me in this season is being able to post once a week. But ensure that if you are going to keep up with Vlogmas, you just need to put a structure to it. Give yourself a timeline, be accountable. For example, like I said, if it's Thursday 6 p.m. every Thursday in December, make sure you stick to it. Do everything you can, you know, within your capacity to just make a video go out every Thursday by 6 p.m. if that is what works for you. So it means that before Thursday 6 p.m. you should have filmed the video and given yourself some time to edit before uploading. The summary of this point is that you just need to set your priorities right and stick with the plan that works for you without tricking your eye and trying to compare yourself with anybody, okay? My second tip, which is like my favorite tip, is that you need to batch create. I know you have a rigid 9-to-5 job like me, but you need to find time to make content. And when you find that time, try to make at least 2 videos at a stretch if your storage permits you. That is something that can really help you, and try as much as possible to keep the videos short. This is not the time for you to be creating lengthy videos like 40 minutes, 20 minutes, especially if it's a sit-down video. Calm down, even if it's a vlog. Because you want the vlog to be appealing to people who are watching and you want to edit it in a very interesting way, you cannot afford to be doing extremely long vlogs because before one video will come out, you're already burnt out from editing the other one, you know, so it's just going to overstretch you and take a lot from you. And as a growing YouTuber, you're not earning so much, so you're not necessarily seeing the reward now. So it will just be like you putting out a lot and then not getting much for it. Even if you mean staying back at the office after work like I'm doing right now, make that sacrifice, film 1 or 2 videos before heading home because you'll be thankful for it. It's easier for you to edit when you get home than to actually start filming when you get home because you'll be tired. You might not have lights. Even if you have lights like me, the LED light causes or emits a lot of heat, so I need fan by the side, and our light has not been consistent recently. So I'm like, how can I do this and at the same time not have to wait till I get home? I'm like, okay, let me just stay in the office to be making videos. So you just have to find a way around it. I can easily edit my videos on my bed with my laptop or my phone, you know, even when I'm tired. Compared to when I'm tired, I'm thinking of my face or how to look on camera because I'm really sleepy and all of that. By the time I get home and the traffic and everything, you get the point, right? Especially if you live in Lagos. So you just have to know what your schedule looks like and find a way to work around it. But please try as much as possible to batch create and keep your videos short so that your editing is easier for you and you're able to create more content in a short time. The next tip to actually stay consistent with Vlogmas this season is to get creative and understand that everything is content. What do I mean by everything is content? Of course, I understand that as a creative person, it's not every part of your life that you want to share, or even if you want to share every part, you might not be able to share every part of your life at the same time. You know, life is in seasons and you might want to share one at a time. I understand that. But what I mean by everything is content is that you need to be sensitive enough to know when a spontaneous content comes up. So for example, you leave your house in the morning and you did not plan to vlog. Like me, there are days I leave my house and I'm like, I'm not vlogging today, I'm just tired. Like I don't want to get to work. I'm not doing anything that's going to add to my stress. And then I remember that we're going to have like one fun event after, or like something is going to happen that will be special or make the day not so typical at the office. I'm like, this would be nice content. And I'll just start vlogging from home. Start with the get ready with me, then show the road, then show my entrance into the office, then, you know, just create something. Before you know it, we have a vlog for Instagram or even YouTube, right? So it's important to be sensitive and be spontaneous. And that's why I have this very portable tripod that I always carry in my bag, and my microphones. Like I literally bring my microphone and my tripod to the office every day because content can come anytime. To be honest, I did not plan to film this video today because I'm currently doing like a retreat and I'm like, no distractions. But because I know how next week is going to be and my weekend as well, I'm like, let me just film this video. Even if I'm not able to edit it now, let me just get it out of the way. If I did not have my microphone, if I didn't have my tripod with me, I might not have been able to get away with that. So it's important to always be prepared and spot when content ideas pop up and when opportunities come for you to create content. If you're going to be doing vlogs, you need to understand, okay, these are opportunities to create an interesting content, or it doesn't even have to be cohesive. You don't have to do, oh guys, so today I'll be, you might not even know what's going to happen that day. But the moment you see that something around you is happening that is interesting, capture it and, you know, show your audience, and, you know, you will sort it out when you're editing, and the Holy Spirit will help you with the storytelling at the end of the day. I know you're a growing YouTuber, you probably don't have the resources, but you can try as much as possible to outsource whatever it is that you can, right? What do I mean by this? If you have a friend who designs, you can tell them, please can you do my thumbnail for me? Of course, that might not be sustainable because I believe in paying people for their services. But once in a while, maybe like on extremely busy weeks that you have, just reach out to a friend. Please can you help me design my thumbnail? This is the concept I'm thinking of. If you have something better in mind, do it for me. Or even somebody that maybe looks up to you, that likes your content and can edit, you can take the risk of sending them your video files. Somebody that loves you enough to do it for free anyway, or somebody you can actually pay to do it. Please take the opportunity by all means, because you cannot go and come and die on top consistency. And that takes me to my next point, which is don't stick to one content style if you want to be consistent with Vlogmas this season, or even consistent generally. Because the truth is, that vlog that you want to do, it is not every time that you will have content. Let's be true to ourselves. There are days that your day is truly boring and you know it. You're just sleeping all day. You just want to eat. You just want to be left alone. You don't even want to carry camera and show anybody your life. Like, you just feel like there's nothing interesting about your life. For example, my office life is very redundant, but I noticed that people on Instagram actually enjoy like a day in my life in the office. But in my head, I'm like, this is very dry to me. Like, they just come to the office, show you, get ready with me from the house, show the road, but they enjoy the content and they engage. So truth be told, boring can actually be relative between you and your audience. However, let's still tell ourselves the truth. It's not every time that you go out to do shopping or you go for an event that you'll be able to carry your audience along. In fact, there will be interesting things that will even happen in your life that you will not be able to film, or even if you are able to film, you will not be able to post it immediately. For example, relocation vlogs. Nobody ever posts their relocation videos until they've relocated and settled down in that new country. Let us not lie. So my point is, if you want to be consistent with Vlogmas, try to mix your sit-down videos with your vlogs. Now, vlog in the sense of the word means video content, and it also means lifestyle vlogging in the sense of it, right? So don't be restricted to, oh, Vlogmas, it must be I am Yechi kind of vlogs. If you know, you know, I must upload twice a week, and that takes me back to not comparing yourself with anybody. She probably has a video editor or a virtual assistant or somebody who's helping her with all of those things to keep up, but you do not. Combine both, it will help you stay consistent. So on days that you do not actually have like fun content for Vlogmas in terms of shopping and all of those good things, do a sit-down video. And my advice would be do a sit-down video that's educative, so that people who are probably not interested in watching your vlogs will be drawn by the educative content, and they might eventually watch your vlogs. And as much as possible, especially if you're a small YouTuber, make your vlogs educative, interesting. Let people still be able to take something away for themselves out of your videos. Don't just make it all about you. That's story for another day, okay? If you're a small YouTuber, don't go be making it all about you in your vlogs. Nobody's going to watch you. Are you teaching them how to fix their lashes better, or how to style their hair in your vlogs, or how to maybe pitch to brands? You can just chip in one or two things that are educative to keep people watching, such that they know that whenever I'm watching Isioma's vlogs, I will learn something. My last tip will be to enjoy the process. Whatever it is that you're doing regarding to Vlogmas, you need to enjoy the process. Like, you are literally giving off the energy of fun, excitement. It's December, celebration. Jesus is the reason for the season. You cannot come and be looking depressed and burnt out in your videos, okay? So try as much as possible to enjoy the process. If you're getting to a point where you're mentally, spiritually, emotionally burnt out and exhausted, it's either a sign for you to take a break or just try something else, or just rest. It's okay. It's okay to actually lavish and enjoy the vlogs of your favorite creators without feeling pressured to create content as well. Yes, I understand you want to increase the revenue, but how about your spiritual life in this season? Are you actually able to reflect? Do you have time for your family? Do you have time to do other things? Do you have time to read? Like, pour into yourself, because one thing about content creation is that it takes a lot from you, and if you're not careful, you will just see yourself giving out without actually pouring back into yourself, and before you know it, you are entirely exhausted. Like, you're tired of life. You don't want to associate yourself with anybody. You're just to yourself. I noticed it was taking a toll on my mental health for a while, and so I had to like take a break, and I'm still going to take a very long break in January or February. Let's see how it goes. But to be honest, content creation is a lot. So please don't be afraid to enjoy the process. Don't be afraid to take breaks in between. Like I said earlier, you're not in competition with anybody. Do what works for you and define what consistency means to you based on your current schedule. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know what you found most helpful and what you're going to be implementing in the comment section. For more wholesome content like this, make sure you're subscribed, and also turn on your post notifications so that you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live on the channel. Please share this video with somebody who needs to see it, to encourage them, especially that YouTuber or that creator that you know has actually been consistent since the beginning of December, and they're just trying to find a way to balance everything. Just share this video with them, please. I can't wait to read and respond to your comments in the comment section. Are you currently doing Vlogmas? What day are you on, or how many videos have you posted so far? What are your greatest challenges with being consistent? Do you have a 9-to-5 job? What's the nature of your job? Like, just gist me in the comment section, okay? By the way, I work in advertising, and if you know anything about working in an agency, you will know that working in an agency equates to almost not having a social life if you're not careful. I have only one day in the week to work from home, and that work from home is an actual work from home. So if you know, you know. But of course, my weekends are kind of to myself. That makes it easier. Where do you reside? In Lagos, Africa, Nigeria? What part of the world are you watching from? Let me know all of that in the comment section. Oh, by the way, if you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Isioma Ojime, and you're welcome to the right place. Don't make it your last time, okay? And just in case you're not following me on Instagram, I recently printed my book in hard copy. It's a book on public speaking. So if you're a content creator and you're doing a lot of sit-down videos this period, or even generally, and you're struggling with public speaking or your presentation skills on camera, this book is all you need to get started and thrive on your public speaking journey. Trust me, if you feel like I have some eloquence or I have some confidence on camera, it is because of the secrets I have intentionally mastered about public speaking over the years, and I've shared all of that in my book. This is a stellar book. People in the career space, people who are content creators, business owners, they have this book, and it's just beautiful to see. It's also available in the ebook version, depending on whichever one is convenient for you. The links will be in the description below and in the pinned comments, but I highly recommend that you get the Confidence Speaker. By the way, there are very limited copies available. Like, I'm not sure I have up to 20 copies of this book left. Like, it's almost sold out, for real. So if you want to get a copy, you should do that ASAP. And whatever part of the world you're in, it will be delivered to you through GIG Logistics or any other delivery agency or delivery company that delivers to your location. Okay, so don't worry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay consistent and keep striving to become the best version of yourself. Bye.